name is Donna, also known as Knitting Donut, and welcome to the second episode of the Knitting Donut podcast. Today I've got a finished object to show, 3 whips, and a couple of acquisitions. I want to start with the whip. Let's start with the finished object. Well, the finished object was held in this cute University of Alabama bag with this nice yarn. But since it's a finished object, I don't need the bag anymore. These are leftovers. And the reason that they are leftovers is because, well, I finished a pair of socks. Look at, oh my god, this is a very beautiful blue. And the socks were made of Farmer Daughter fibers, and this is part of their Sock Squad Club. This colorway is called Chicory, and it's on their Pintler sock base, which is 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. The big skein was 100 grams, and the mini skein was 20 grams. And so I'm able to get a pair of socks. I used to try to get a heel with the colorway, but I haven't been able to because I would run out of yarn every time I do it. And so I've been making, I just do the toes and the cuffs, which I've been loving. But this is my second pair of socks for the new year. My goal, like last year, is gonna be 12 pairs of socks. It's just easy, and depending on how the sock goes, sometimes the sock can go really fast and then the second sock just slows down. But these are beautiful. I can't wait to wear them. Notes I have for myself. These are 9-inch circulars, 30 rows on the foot. I think I might have to go 5 more rows. It's tight on me. On the last 9-inch circular socks I've done, they're tight on me. So I think I need it on the foot, especially like lengthwise. So I think I'm gonna go a bit more. But my next project, now it's time to move on to the whips. I have 3 whips. A couple that are going to go out the year, one that's temporary. So let's start with the one that is going out through the year. This one is in this bag from All With Love Texas. I got this at the Fiber Festival in Kerrville, Texas. I had to remind myself. But in this one, I have my Chat Knit Night. What you might be asking, what is Chat Knit Night? Well, Southern Skeins and a lovely blender knits puts on this virtual knit night on the 4th Thursday of every night, and it's fun to do. Like, this is my first year doing it, and last year they did a blanket, but this year it's a mystery, and the first person to figure out what they're actually making, it gets a $50 gift card to Southern Skeins. But they said it's meant for DK, but they're like, if you want to do single ply fingering, you can do it. So I'm going to do single ply fingering. But look at this colorway. Oh, you got one side and the other side. I have no idea what this is going to be. I either think it's going to be a throw of some sort, because the pattern says you do these 2 rows to have 203 stitches, which is a big amount, and I don't have nearly as much on the needle. But look at this yarn. This is some beautiful yarn. I got this as a gift from my grandmother, actually. This is a yarn. The yarn is by Color Dance Yarns. So, and they are located in Paulsville, Washington. My grandmother and my grandparents go up to Washington about once a year, and Paulsville, they stop by a yarn store or craft shop, and the son of the owner dyes the yarn. And so I thought it was really kind that my grandma bought me a skein of yarn, and the colorway is called Emerald City. Isn't it? It's just beautiful. It varies, the color varies, so you have some darker green and you have a bit of lighter, but it's 90% superwash merino, 10% nylon. The skeins I picked out for the Chat Knit Night don't have the same base, so they all roughly have superwash of some sort. One's like a BFL I've chosen, but they all have some sort of superwash. 10% nylon, 100 grams, 425 yards. It's really beautiful. It's beautiful. I will try to find the shop, and I'll link it down below. Every shop I've mentioned, I'll try to link down below. One sec. The next project is in this big bag by Stolen Minutes. If you watch my first video I posted on YouTube, you might have seen this project before. Where'd it go? And this is my scrappy project, and I'm so close to finishing it, like the square. But ta-da! I'm so close to squaring it out. Oh, but I think I was here last time. I stopped here for a bit, and then I've got like my recent socks, and then this colorway is from 31 Day Countdown from the Pokemon Countdown and the July Pokemon Countdown by Fangirl Fibers, and this is day 1, which is normal type. My goal is to kind of have it as big as like a twin bed, like for example behind me. I would say it's about almost like a quarter of the way there. But my people are like, oh, when do you end your scrappy blanket? I'm not planning to end this. I think I want it to be huge because it'd be cool. Like you have like cuddle up with people under the blanket, and it's just big enough for everyone to have like their own scrunchie. But the recent additions, I think we were here last time. This is the Crazy Sock Lady colorway. This is Strain Your Crown Yarnable Snow Globe by Andy's Makings, Don't Throw Me Down Clark, and the Pokemon. But the next one to go, for me personally, it's starting backwards loop cast-ons are hard, so I'm gonna start on this side where it happens, and it's gonna be with this color. Another thing about the whip, the finished object, it was started like after the first episode of the podcast, but I want to try to cast on that subscription in February. I have 2 subscriptions, and I was like, okay, both, but I didn't get to one because I was focusing on those socks. But now I can. But yeah, this is my long-term project. One of my favorite ones is this one from Moonglow Yurko, because it's just the colors, just my. But if I work on this, try to do weekends, scrappy weekends, but I don't know about this weekend. I'm so close, I might as well. And then I'm just gonna leave in the ends. But that is my Cozy Memories blanket's called. In big bag. And I have lots of big skein leftovers, like this will probably give me a leftover, so I have a plan for that. my last project in the same style of this bag. This bag was copied, like my grandmother had me take. My grandmother made this, someone made this. She had me take a picture of it and send it, and I thought it was so nice. But this, I started this yesterday, and I have gotten a decent chunk in. And let's go. This is, I will show her a sock. 9-inch circulars. 9-inch circulars are now like my new favorite way of to knit socks. It was Magic Loop had issues, but now we have this. I finished like around here, like halfway through the fun stitch you do on this, but now I love it. But this is Love Story sock by Crazy Sock Lady, and the yarn is by Moonglow Yarn Co. And it's called Vintage Valentine Sock Set. So they kind of partnered, and so I'm doing a make along by them, the Vintage Valentine Sock Mal for February. And yeah, it's February 3rd. But I think I'm gonna try to finish this color tonight. But that's, oh, I forgot to say what my bag is from, sorry. I have this color, and then I'll left the bag and the yarn cozy was created by Wishy Knits. I love her. I love this style, especially because this one I could just put it, I don't have to worry about my yarn getting dirty. I could just put it there, and then it works for center pull. I've done center pull with it, or it works with like out one, which you work in a certain way. The next part, my favorite part is the acquisitions. I got some acquisitions. First one, I got this today in a package, and it is, I call them dumpling bags, but Pokemon dumpling bag. I love it. My grandmother made this. She made a matching pillowcase, and then I have like a rice sock with the pattern, this fabric, but with this nice orange roses on the inside. Oh, I forgot to grab a little charm. I'll take a picture of something. Anyway, first acquisition, Gypsy Soul Fibers had a sale on their Etsy, and so I got this sock set for $18, and it's called Summer Sunset, which reminds me of the beach, and I love it. And it's on her sturdy sock base, 75% superwash meal, 20% nylon. I don't know if it's gonna get knit up soon. Kind of been I'm wanting to focus on one project at a time, but I have many on the needles, so kind of what I feel. Next one, this one is from, this is the January 2023 Sock Set Club by Southern Skeins. This one's called Hissy Fit. Mad Cow Mandy already had an unboxing of this, but I thought I'd just show here. There's a little snake charm. I don't get the bag. You can choose to get the bag. I don't get the bag, but I get a little charm with it, and it's a little snake. I'll pop a picture up on the screen, but I asked my dad to name the sock, not the sock, the snake, and he named it Freddy. And so that's a reference to All Free of Freddy. Which in the United States we have something called Groundhog's Day on the 2nd, which means if he sees a shadow, there's gonna be more in winter, I think. And if he doesn't, the groundhog doesn't see his shadow, we get more, spring comes early. Well, imagine the groundhog, but replaced with a rattlesnake, and it's Arizona, and so you gotta name it Freddy. Next, So this wasn't cast on. It's still in skein form because I was focusing on the other sock one, but I think I want to try to get this done this month. I have more needles now. I've ordered needles and they came in. God bless you, Dad. He sneezed. But this is how the Farmer's Daughter Club comes in. I like how it's like this, but this is February's. They come at this came in January, and so you can have it cast on for February. And so this is called, the colorway is called Bitterroot. And so that was the flower on the calendar. It is their sock swat, Rocky Mountain Pearls base, which is 80% superwash BFL and 20% nylon HT. I have to look up what that means. But same yarn, but these look really good next to each other. But that's all I have. A little bit of life. I think what has gone on? February. It's now February, so happy February, everyone. Not much is happening for me. I just school, work, so college, like going into the college. Yeah, like I signed up for college orientation, which is fun. Just thinking of some, I don't know. I think that's all I have for you guys today, and so I will see you guys in the next episode or the next video. Bye.